Days of Our Lives. Cary Christopher's final airdate finally revealed. Sands through the hourglass, Cary Christopher sets official exit date, passing the DOOL torch. February 13, 2026. For nearly 6 years, he has been the heart of the DOOL mansion's redemption arc. The tiny tot with the soulful eyes who turned Chad DOOL from a brooding heir into a protective father. But after 1,500 episodes and one final, heart-stopping plea for stability, the hourglass has finally emptied. Days of Our Lives fans have been bracing for this moment since last fall, but today, Soap Opera News can exclusively confirm the nail in the timeline. Cary Christopher's final airdate as Thomas DOOL is officially set for Tuesday, February 17, 2026. The 10-year-old thespian, who stepped onto the Peacock soundstage at just 4 years old, confirmed the news in a poignant social media send-off. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives, Christopher wrote, quoting the show's iconic opener. February 17th will be my last appearance as Thomas DOOL. Thanks for all the memories. Final countdown. While Christopher quietly taped his farewell scenes back in 2025, the show's famously advanced production schedule has kept a ghost in the DOOL living room for months. His exit story, intertwined with a vicious custody battle between Chad DOOL, Billy Flynn, and grandparents Jack and Jennifer Devereaux, has played out in slow motion, each episode a ticking clock for loyal viewers. According to the actor's recent Facebook update, fans have just 3 episodes remaining to see his interpretation of the role. The countdown began on January 21st, when Thomas found himself caught in the crossfire of adult decisions following his mother Abigail's death and the controversial introduction of Cat Green into the family unit. In a particularly harrowing turn, Thomas recently acted out by running into traffic, an injury that intensified Jack and Jennifer's push to uproot the children to Boston. These final episodes promise to be a masterclass in child performance. Sources close to production describe Christopher's last days on set as quietly devastating, with the young actor delivering a level of maturity that belies his decade of life. One fan, Susan Mangan, took to social media to recall a heart-to-heart conversation with Chad Emmy-worthy, a testament to the rare chemistry between Christopher and his on-screen father. WHYHE left. THE Hollywood leap. This is not a story of recast drama or creative differences. It is the story of a child star outgrowing the nest. Christopher exited the soap to accept a series regular role on the upcoming Amazon Prime family drama It's Not Like That, which premiered on January 25th to quiet critical acclaim. But the Amazon gig is merely the tip of the iceberg. Since wrapping his final day's scenes, Christopher has become one of the most in-demand young actors in Hollywood. He currently boasts an IMDb page that agents twice his age would envy, a Critics' Choice Award nomination, a starring role in the horror thriller Weapons, and upcoming appearances in 2 of the most anticipated genre projects on the slate, MGM Plus / Prime Video's Spider Noir and HBO's DC drama Lanterns. Adding international flair to his resume, Christopher revealed he is currently filming in Berlin, working on what he cryptically calls an exciting new project. At an age when most kids are worrying about multiplication tables, Cary Christopher is building a transatlantic filmography. Teach Billy Flyn Bon. No exit interview feels complete without addressing the elephant, or rather, the DOOL in the room. Christopher's relationship with Billy Flynn has been the emotional backbone of his tenure. In his farewell address, the young actor reserved specific gratitude for his TV dad. "Billy, you were the best TV dad a kid could have. It always was so great working with you and learning from you." Flynn, who has shepherded Christopher through the pitfalls of child acting since 2020, reportedly shared an emotional off-screen goodbye when the young actor wrapped. Their bond, frequently documented in behind-the-scenes photos, represents the kind of mentorship that daytime television, with its breakneck pace and intimate sets, does better than any other medium. Meet THENEW Thomas. For viewers fearing the death of the character, fear not. Salem is not losing Thomas DOOL. It is simply losing his face. A recast is imminent, with a new actor expected to step into the role beginning in April 2026. Christopher himself has been the loudest advocate for his successor. "Please welcome the new Thomas with open arms," he pleaded in his January announcement, displaying a grace that has endeared him to fans and industry insiders alike. The casting department has remained tight-lipped regarding the identity of the new child actor, but insiders suggest they were looking for someone who could match Christopher's emotional range while potentially taking the character in an edgier direction. Teach E fandom mourns, and celebrates. In the hours following the final airdate confirmation, social media has become a digital scrapbook of Christopher's 6-year journey. Fans who watched him grow from a preschooler delivering single lines to a complex child navigating die-mera trauma are struggling to reconcile pride with grief. "You will be missed as Thomas, and good luck with your future endeavors," wrote fan Kelly Cody. Another viewer, Jennifer Benya, offered a prescient prediction. "WOW, remember when Cary Christopher was on Days of Our Lives?" It is this refrain that best captures the moment. Days of Our Lives has always been a show about cycles, death and resurrection, heartbreak and reunion, comings and goings. Christopher's exit stings because it feels personal. His was not a generic child performance. It was a specific, lived-in portrayal of a boy who lost his mother and found his footing in a mansion full of villains. What remains? As Salem prepares to bid farewell on February 17th, the industry is already looking forward. Cary Christopher leaves Days not as a former child star searching for relevance, but as a working actor with a packed schedule and a Critics' Choice nomination burning a hole in his pocket. His final line as Thomas die-mera has not yet aired, and the writers have kept the specifics of his exit under wraps. But if Christopher's track record holds, it will be quiet, honest, and impossibly moving. He learned from the best, his TV dad, and now he is ready to fly solo. The door, as they always say in Salem, is never truly closed. But when it swings open again, Thomas die-mera will be played by someone new. And Cary Christopher will be in Berlin, or Atlanta, or wherever the next script takes him, building a career that started with an hourglass and now stretches far beyond its shores.